So, from one German speaker to the next German speaker, let's switch to the next use case with Michael Gerber. Michael is the CEO of a Singapore-based solution provider, 360F, and he would like to talk about his use case he has implemented with Arabian Shield, which is basically a solution provided within the bank insurance space with a large incumbent from Saudi Arabia. This will be another collaboration use case where someone from the outside provides the solution for an implementation within the incumbent's organization. I know that we had planned firsthand this is working. We had planned a digital connection with, I think it's Riyadh.
Yes, it's Riyadh.
Okay.
Let me switch on the microphone, I think. So actually, this is really high-tech what we are doing, right? We're talking about AI, all the latest technology. What I'm showing you and proving now that it all works, I connect my laptop via HTML to this screen, and at the same time using Teams, and somebody can dial in, right? If I manage this one, I think then we have done the job for today, right? Good. So question is, can Abdullah, you're big on the screen. Abdullah is my friend from Arabian Shield. Can you hear us? You're on mute now. That is actually the typical, right, Teams experience.
Yeah, I barely can hear you, but it's okay. I can hear you, yeah.
Perfect,
can you hear me?
Perfect. So Abdullah, I suggest the following. We're actually presenting today a banker case, which we have implemented together, Arabian Shield and 360F. And what I would like to do is actually first introducing the two companies, but this will not be a marketing pitch, I promise you. And then we're going into the show and tell, meaning we are presenting you the real case. So I keep it short and starting with 360F, and then I'm handing over to Abdullah. So 360F is a Singapore-based Insurtech company. We are primarily operating on the assets that an insurance company has. Number one, products. Number two, distribution. If you fail on products, if you fail on distribution, you won't grow. You can do fantastic claims, you can do fantastic finance, you can do fantastic risk management, but if you don't manage products, if you don't manage distribution, it will not work. This is where 360F is operating. We are in 8 countries, in totally 5 years in the region. And today we are presenting to you together with Arabian Shield in the show and tell case, our bank assurance implementation. Over to you, Abdullah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Michael. Good evening, everyone. Unfortunately, I was unable to attend the event due to personal matter, for which I apologize. Let me start by a quick introduction about myself. My name is Abdullah Qarabilo. I'm the Director of Strategy and Digital Transformation at Arabian Shield. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
All good.
Yeah, okay. So before joining Arabian Shield, I spent 7 years at the forefront of the Insurtech revolution in Saudi Arabia. I played a key role in launching the first aggregator in KSA, which is Ta'mini. So Ta'mini just kicked off the aggregator era in our region. My current role at Arabian Shield is to lead our strategic projects with a special focus on enhancing, let's say, our digital capabilities. Now, let me give you a quick brief about Arabian Shield. Maybe most of you they don't know about Arabian Shield because, let's say, we are as a mid-size insurance company in the kingdom in Saudi Arabia. So we started our operations in KSA in 1998 as a Bahraini company. So following the insurance industry regulation in Saudi Arabia in 2007, we got a license from the Saudi Central Bank. And officially, we started our operation under the name of Arabian Shield by beginning of 2009. From that point, our let's say mission has been to provide high quality insurance product and services at reasonable prices, and to become one of the best insurance companies in terms of the services and products provided to our customers. Currently, our portfolio includes wide range of products, starting from the general insurance, such as motor, marine, and other type of general insurance like engineering, going to the medical insurance, and we are leaders in the protection and saving products. In the past 2 years, we have made significant strategic moves which support our growth. And we have completed 2 mergers. The first merger was in 2022, and it was with Al Ahli Takaful, which is insurance company closely linked to SMB, Saudi National Bank, who is the largest bank in the Middle East. And the second merger we just completed by end of 2023, and it was with Al Inma Tokyo Marine. And also this insurance company is linked with Al Inma Bank. So after completing those 2 mergers, both banks, SMB and Al Inma Bank, became the key shareholders in Arabian Shield. So we found that it's the time to leverage from this partnership and to expand our capabilities and strengthen our position in the bank assurance. And this will help us definitely to reach more customers and offer, let's say, better services. So in order to do that, we have to integrate and introduce new technologies and new innovations. That will make our service better and more efficient, and which is something the customers will appreciate. So to do that, we have partnered with 360F, with Michael, to develop a cutting-edge bank assurance platform integrated with very nice price configurator offered also by 360F. And this also price configurator will be integrated through seamless orchestration layer to our core policy administration systems. And then by completing this platform, we are going to introduce it through our partnership with the banks. That's it from my side. Thanks a lot for your attention. And now I will hand it to Michael so he can speak in more details about our mutual journey.
Thank you very much. And now we are going really to the show and tell. Let me show the screen big to you. So actually what you see here is one of the solutions. It's a pretty much standard motor product in Saudi. And the journey is very simple. It's a 3-step journey, right? First, you enter the details, customer details, vehicle details, just the sequence number and the ID from the customer, and then you can pull all the data in, of course, from the background. Then you go over, you provide potential additional covers, you calculate the premium, and you go into an applied journey. Nothing wrong. This is basically a very standard digital product. Nobody will say, wow, this is really cool. But I would like to ask you, how can we improve, right? Where's really the level of innovation? Because this is a product that we digitalized. There's no innovation behind it, right? Exactly 0. So my question and my exercise, which I want to discuss with you, is how can we make it better? First, the question is, how do we get to this page, right? This is a bank journey. How the bank typically, what it does, they pay marketing dollars, a lot of marketing dollars in social media, everywhere, to actually create awareness for the customer to go to this link and enter these few data. How much would it be, much better would it be if we augment the products from the bank, any mortgage, any loan, any credit card transaction, which triggers actually the customer to come to this site? Or even better, that we embed the insurance products into the banking products. That is something that can be done, easily done, and we see it in Asia, in Southeast Asia, quite a few companies that are doing this. So that means we're not spending huge marketing dollars to come to this page, but it's embedded in the banking product already. Next step. We expect the customer to know what he wants. I claim customer insurance, customer, the majority, they don't know what they want. Funny thing is when we have live products, we're asking how much sum assured do you need? Wrong question. Nobody knows how much sum assured they need. They don't know if they want to have these additional covers. Why we are asking them, do you want comprehensive or third-party liability? That means we don't understand our customers. We're asking them what you do need, right? We're not predicting what they really want and what they need, right? When you go to Netflix, when you go everywhere to Spotify, they all list what you actually should hear next, what you see next. But here we are completely dumb. We are asking the customers what you want. Last step here, and I think this is for me the most important one. You see on the screen on the right side, what is the biggest area in terms of font? It's the price. So we expect the most important element for the customer is the price. We are selling insurance. Insurance gives protection. Insurance gives a peace of mind. It's not about pure cash flow protection. It's about giving guarantee against unforeseen events in the future. And how many of the companies we're seeing in Saudi actually can win the price battle? There's one, right? Who's the cheapest one? Who of the insurance company, if I go to their websites, wants to be the cheapest? Who says, I'm the budget insurer, come to me, I'm the cheapest, I'm the cheapest? Everybody has a DNA and say, hey, we are the premium provider, best service, we offer the gold standards and everybody. So here we are playing a price battle. I recommend go away. If we have a look, a very simple case, right? If we have a look how Apple sells it. This is Apple Care product. Apple Care product means I'm buying a mobile for maybe $1,300 and the insurance for 2 years is $269. 1/3 of the volume of the price actually that this product, the Apple product, here in this case an iPhone costs, is just for insurance for 2 years. 1/3. Right? Imagine translate that into a car. And how they are selling it, it's the peace of mind, right? And we should come back and say what actually the customer wants. He wants to have protection against unforeseen events. We want to remove his risk in the future, this uncertainty in the future. It's not that he wants to have the cheapest protection ever, but we should start selling the value of uncertainty in the future. So what we have done, and now I'm closing here. Not running?
What? We have 8 minutes left.
Yeah. Huh? Sorry?
We have 8 minutes left.
Yeah, but the watch is actually standing. It's okay. So what we have done, I give you here an example. We have materially changed the way how we sell the product. First, every customer gets a different page here. He gets bundles of products. We're using primarily 2 factors. We're using pricing sensitivity and risk awareness of a customer. If I know John is sitting here, young man, 45 years old, very healthy, has a family, living in Hong Kong, I know all this information. I know his education. I know it all, right? Because actually from the ICAMA ID, I can pull your address. I know exactly in which part of Riyadh you're living. I know if you're married. I know if you're not married. I know what is your education. I know from Saudi Post all this information. I can predict of each of you living in Saudi your pricing sensitivity. I can also predict your level of risk awareness and risk tolerance. I can predict this one because I know your family situation. If you are 20 years old, not married, you're on a completely different risk level than just married, having a newborn. It's completely. Then we project actually what we should give to you. Every customer gets a different page and gets a different package. And you see, we bundle here multiple products together. We're not asking the customer, what do you want? Do you want to comprehensive? Do you want to have personal accident? We are predicting what he wants and we package this together. Last but not least, what we're doing here, you see it on the top. We're saying 80% of people like you having chosen this need in the last 90 days, we're using herd mentality, behavioral finance. If you have friends, if you have family members who recommend you a restaurant, a hotel, if they say this is a very good investment, very likely you will do the same. So this is herd mentality. We're actually saying, do this because other people like you do the same. And with a high likelihood, we can actually up and cross-sell this entire package to the customer. Okay? So these are very simple steps coming from psychology, behavioral finance, using, on the other side, actual science, like pricing sensitivity and risk tolerance, to actually create these packages and increase up and cross-selling. So I'm summarizing here, just putting your product on a digital journey and saying, yes, it's good. It's the hygiene factor, right? That actually we can buy a product, a motor product, any product in 3 minutes, in 4 minutes, in 1 minute 20. It's really good. That's, however, I call it a bit the digital stone age, right? If we really want to move ahead, we need to understand what customers want. We need to predict the customer's information. And we need to understand how we can up and sell to the customers better. Thank you very much. Open for any questions.
Thanks, Micha. Thanks for this use case.
Thanks.
And let's hop on to the last session. Please welcome with me Mohab and Mohammed. Welcome. Applause. Thank you. You have some slides. Okay, let's finish this session, or this section, more of this session, with a use case from Egypt, and with an Insurtech integrated into Bank Misr. If you, Mohammed, would like to present your institution first, and then we hop over to the Insurtech.
Sure, and we'll try to be as fast as we can because everyone wants to leave.
Yeah. But it's precise as well.
No, very quickly, Bank Misr is the second largest governmental bank in Egypt. Actually, it was built in 1920 by an entrepreneur. He did like a fundraising round. He convinced 82 persons during the World War I. They gave him money. He was a lawyer. He went to UK, learned how to do banking, and then he returned back and established the bank. And he was very entrepreneur to consider what we are keep saying, that we need to go beyond banking. So in 6 years down the road, after he established the bank, he jumped into creating an ecosystem. So he built the first insurance company at that time in 1926, and then he established the aviation company, the cinema company, and. So we are reimagining the journey in a way or another, and our North Star for 2030 is to go beyond banking. We reached to a conclusion that we cannot sustain by just providing financial service. We need to be part of the customer daily life to a great extent. And we are a very big group. If you can move to the second one. We are a very big group, so we do have a full licensed bank in UAE, a full licensed bank in Germany, a full licensed bank in Saudi, in Lebanon, and we have a big office in France. Plus, we have the largest non-banking financial service arm as well. So all this creating a lot of capabilities, yet what we are saying that we cannot do everything by ourselves. We need to consider sort of open innovation structure where we are identifying a white space inside and try to scout for startups or strategic partner to fulfill it. That's why we create a different types of programs. We have our accelerator program, which we got to know Aman Leak from it. We do have our corporate venture studio. We do have our investment fund. So we do have multiple of strategic format where it can allow us to engage with third party. In the program, the first wave, we've met with the Aman League. In Egypt, just to give you an indication, we are suffering, of course, from a lot of what we call the financial exclusivity. So we need to reach to the small enterprise and the micro enterprise. Meanwhile, at the bank, I want to reduce my cost of acquisition. So that's why for us, Aman League was a strategic fit, because they are mainly focusing on leveraging insurance on a small enterprise, and Mohab, of course, will talk more about their business model. So it was a strategic fit. We insert them into the program. It's a 6-month program where we are accelerating their operational excellence and building capabilities, and also we provide them what we call unfair advantage. We do have a 15 million customer, plus we do have a 300,000 plus small and medium enterprise. And we create what we call the Express community, which is a community to serve the SMEs, mainly in providing them with access to finance and then access to other different activities, which we bundle Aman League into the community by focusing on providing a health insurance to those small enterprise. So anyone will receive our loan, which we call it Express loan. You can get it in 5 working days from submission till it will be sent to your account. You will get a complimentary health insurance or discount card for health insurance from Aman League. So, and I guess that this is a very good bundling proposition, win-win for the 3 parties. Definitely win for the customer, win for us to improve our value proposition, and win, of course, for Aman League to get the unfair advantage, as I told you. So this is a quick story from our side. I will leave I'm coming here to support him mainly. I will leave him to talk about his business model.
I mean,
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mohammed, for the amazing
intro.
yes. So actually, this is a photo from the partnerships signing ceremony that happened a couple of days ago, and we're very proud of it. So what is Aman League? Aman League is solving the healthcare insurance accessibility for SMEs. What we do actually is pool together SMEs and offer them better pricing for and better benefits. Instead of, imagine if you're a company of 7 employees, for example, and you're trying to get health insurance, it's very hard to access very good benefits, very limited options. So instead of pricing you as a small or micro SME, we put you together with other SMEs and price you as a large corporate. We've also created, so we have 3 main tech products. We have the platform for acquisition, we have the business portal, and the mobile app for servicing. We've also created a business portal for the SME admins to manage their policies. So they can see the active member list, they can do additions and deletions of members, they have access to consumption data and billing as well. We not only provide health insurance, we also provide wellness care for our clients. So we provide physical and mental well-being as well as financial well-being through pension plans. We're very proud of our portfolio of 300 plus SMEs so far and thousands of families and individuals. We're backed by top-tier VCs like Mr. Mohammed here, who not only provide cash, but they also provide strategic partnerships.
Thank you for those insights. I would like to know a little bit more about those collaboration dynamics. I mean, it's not usual that a larger corporation itself has its own accelerator program, so structured. Is that just a lucky lucky option you've chosen, or are you able to implement from time to time more solutions due to this strategic program you have inside the organization?
So we are we run the second wave of the program, and we are about to release the third wave in the coming couple of weeks. So we do have 11 startup in our portfolio. In the first wave, and actually in the second as well, we didn't have a comprehensive what we call out-in scouting process. It was like we are trying to identify a good startup in the market and trying to integrate them inside the bank as such. But what we discovered that we cannot just rely on their novelty of the business model rather than do you have a needs to integrate them or not. So this is what we are now working and creating what you are just saying now. Is it a luck, or we will have a consistent, what I'm calling that we are creating an alternative line of production to my bank.
Yeah.
So every time I'm trying to do something, I'm creating a new line of production from scratch, which is not help me in time to market and time to value. So if we structure this and build the right governance, because currently the bank is moving into a mega agile transformation. So we start having tribes in the vertical, SMEs, corporate retail. So, and now we are integrating the prototype and the POCs of those startups into the tribes agenda.
Okay.
So it is not an easy thing to happen, and we're still struggling. But this what we are. This is my aim, is how consistently I will be able to identify a good startup and integrate them into the day-to-day operation of the bank.
What was your sensations of being guided by them? And did you have a voice that had been heard in terms of product definition, process definition, and moving forward?
Yeah, it was, of course, when you're dealing with a large corporate. So I think Bank Misr has like 24,000 employees. You have to navigate a lot of stakeholders, a lot of departments. But it really helps to have an advocate, someone that believes in the startup, someone that wants to push for you, which was Mr. Mohammed. He's actually coming, especially in Doha, and to support us on stage. So that really helped us. Having an advocate inside of the institution.
Beautiful use case of collaboration among those two partners. I don't know if I have a last question from the room. Otherwise, I would tell you thank you very much for presenting, and good luck for the next steps.
Thank you.